Hello folks, and welcome to my latest video. Today I want to show you a bit of town Oren and surrounding areas, seeing how we will get an update very soon. And I want to get you familiar with this update and what it brings, so you know how to prepare, what to expect a bit. So looking at the map, starting north from the Dragon Valley, you can advance to Oren from Giran village following this narrow path, and on foot your quest will bring you to Oren village. Let me show you a bit about the surroundings. So this is the front gate. I will immediately go to the merchant. Everybody is looking forward to meet and to buy skill books. So this is the one. As you can see, all skill books cost for 54 million Adena. Of course, these are for the classes that are still not present in the game. I will list every available skill book for the classes that we currently have. So for the knight, all of these skills are passive. So I'm currently looking at the melee ones. I'm not sure about Lancer class, if we will get it very soon, but I presume it will be before we get the Berserker class. And let's look at the ranged ones. So let's talk about them a bit. So for the priest records, for Grand Orb Mastery we'll get Wisdom +5 and CC Resistance +10. For the mages we'll be getting CC Accuracy, Magic Accuracy and increased range. For the archers, ignore MP recovery penalty 10%, fixed MP recovery +3 and CC accuracy +10%. For the melee classes, I'm going with knight double chance +10%, all damage +5, dual blade class, chance to recover 1 MP on a critical hit, melee accuracy +5. Daggers get agility +5 and double chance +5%. And the Lancer class would get weapon damage boost 10% and block penetration 5%. So that's the merchant. The main quest giver is here, Deviani. You will be talking with her most of the time. She'll be your main quest giver. So this is her location. Some merchants. The most that we'll use is the General Merchant here, Purchaser and the Stash Keeper. Those are the ones you mostly need. So Einhard's Priestess is here. Okay, so let's look at the map again. The first areas that you will be visiting most often during the quest are in this area. These are the Lizardman Plain, Timacork, Borderlands, and yeah, that's it for this map. This here area is Aden area, so your quest will lead you around these parts. As you finish this area, you will move to Hunter's Village and proceed to Hunter's Valley, Black Forest and Brigand's Stronghold. Here is the Enchanted Garden, Timinil's Nest, and then I think this is the Ivory Tower, so a new dungeon that will be introduced. And in the end there will be Spore Wasteland and Sea of Spores. high level areas. So what would you need to get is some resistance against these mobs. Like, they'll deal fire damage, so you would need water damage will be defense against them, so you always go on the opposite. If they deal, for example, fire damage, you wear water resistance rings. So this is Orc Borderlands. It's the opposite, so you need fire resistance against them. A new field boss, Selu. Here's the drop list. Similar to Timitri's, but a bit better. So again, orcs and fire resistance against them. So new field boss here, Telkin. I don't know about souls, if they will be introduced as the system in game, but that will be a story for another video. It takes a lot to explain, and I think it will require a video on its own. These are small lizardmen and they can break your weapon, so be careful. Okay, that's the drop list, and also a bit harder area than that would be Hunter's area, Hunter's village, etc. So here it goes. Now it's wind resistance against earth. Mostly blue drops, unique gear. Epic gear is of course quite low probability to get it, but still there is a chance. Also a new field boss, Balbo. Here's his drop list. I don't know if this set is already present, but I think it's a... yes, it's an archer set. Leather set. So you can completely ignore the weapons and the skill books that we still don't have, just here are the ones we already have access to with our classes. Okay, moving to the next area. Timoniel, a new field boss. Spirit stuff. So wind resistance here as well. I think we will be getting some nice green gear as well. That is actually quite good. But of course, unique set has a chance to get 2 more additional benefits from the Lifestone. And let's move to the Spore Wasteland. Orphan's Lair, Repiro, his drop list. Now, I'm not sure when all of these items got introduced in what portion of the game, so they may be coming later, they may be coming sooner. It's been a very long time since the game is active on Korea servers, so let's just go now and I'll show you on the field how the area looks. So this is the basic first area, some wild animals, some lizardmen. Few areas to hunt. People mostly go around these parts where enemies are in more tight formation. They're not aggressive, so it's not a big problem to farm here. So let's call this a basic area. The next one would be in the Lizardman barracks, right here, going east on the map. So as I've said, there are some small lizards that can break your weapon, and many enemies here are aggressive, so be extra careful. Here they are, small ones, as you can see, already attacking. So this is one portion. There are a lot of bridges here with more enemies on the other side of the river. I think there aren't many archers, but there are some warlocks that deal range damage. So over here some more enemies. Some kobolds as well. Yes, as with all new items there will be new codex entries. So if you have some, let's say, moon gloves +5, I think they will be viable to add to codex to boost your all damage or accuracy. That is the case with each new class when it is introduced. New codex will be available for you to boost your stats. Okay, let's move to another area. I don't want to linger too long here. I'm going to Altar of Pagrio. Here enemies are mostly aggressive. Moving through this area can be a bit difficult, so be careful. Here's the altar, and also a nice spot to grind if you have a good defense, accuracy and damage. Mostly orcs, some bats. So that's that area, and let's go to Hunter Village, and in my opinion has one of the best songs in game. I'll just play it and be quiet for a bit. So it's a safe spot, Hunter's Village. I'm a quest giver here, Shrin, and a dwarf there and a bard. They will lead you to some of these areas here to finish your main quest. Mostly here you will find ogres, wild animals. So they are aggressive, they will attack you as you try to move and advance. Let's move to their brigand stronghold. Here are some humans, some fighters. This is a good place to grind. You can get some nice items. I think skill books can be also obtained here from these enemies. Combination of melee, ranged. And let's move to the Black Forest. So here's the Black Forest, and enemies here can be extra hard when you start getting into this area with your current level, with your around level 60. So good elemental resistance, good defense, skill resistance, no health of course. A lot of bugbears. Here mostly they drop sigils, so if you want to grind for codex entries, you can find your favorite spot. And then let's go to the Enchanted Valley. As you can see, each area is a bit different season of the year, so looks a bit more like autumn. Previous was winter, and let's say it's summer, the area where the orcs are. Some of these elements multiply, they can be tricky to kill, and of course they damage you quite good. A lot of items on the ground, everybody probably has finished codex here. Let's see some other area. So Windy Hill, some unicorns, some man-eating plants, some trees. Also there are some aggressive ones, some passive ones. And I will go to the last area, Sea of Spores. Always a popular spot to farm. Good XP, Adena, good drops. But also enemies are of course difficult. A lot of green gear on the ground. Mostly undead, as you can see, some elementals. Spore marshlands, I think, have a nice environment. They look a bit like a magic forest, something like that. I'll just switch to my other class.
나의 이제는 당신을 위해 노래할게요.
Okay, let's move to the new dungeon, the Ivory Tower. Ivory Tower is mostly popular because of this Ink of Mana epic, which you can use to create your epic skill books. So this is what people are mostly grinding the Ivory Tower for. It works on a similar level, I think, as Entrance Slayer, which resets its time per day or weekly. Yes, sorry, my mistake. So weekly, like more like Kruma Tower. So you can do it once per week with available time, or if you get an extension, you will be able to, of course, prolong that time. So as you can see, type weakness Earth means that you would need a wind ring to farm effectively here, at least in the beginning, until you increase your defense, heal resistance. The most troublesome are the wizards of Ivory Tower, which can stun your character, so you would need to have a good resistance to that in order to farm here. And this is how the Ivory Tower looks. It's pretty nice, nice environment. Enemies are mostly elves, so, and some animatronics, some guards. There are a few spots that I like to come here and grind. I will try to find them. So this is the wizard, I believe he casts the stun. Okay, moving on to the next room maybe. Okay, this is a not so bad, so but I think there are better places than this. Let's find out. This is a good spot, for example. So this area, park your character here, like in this spot, and turn on the Odd Hunt. Let's see the latest class, if it is better at grinding here.
지독한 냄새가
The chain sword.
쉬운 일이야.
Maybe duels are better with some ranged attack. Okay, I will leave my character to grind here, and I will now show you for the last portion of the game the new pets that we'll be getting. So you may have seen already from the web page a Medusa. This is what she does. Her support Venom, extra damage on critical, Queen Ant. I think it's popular with the mages, but maybe better would be Istina. I don't know, maybe she's the one we'll be getting, not sure. I will just click on all these guys so you can see. Basila, smaller version. And these are some for the event. This is Hello, Kruma, Stonegeist, Salam, Here's a small Groot. Stun accuracy. Behemoth. I believe most of these came a bit later in the game, so again, Medusa, Queen Ant. Also some unique ones like Skylancer, the one that we don't have yet, Seraphim Unicorn, Chatuba, Gatekeeper, Golem. These are the ones you can get yourself from the clan merchant. Harpy Queen, Drekka, Koguar, mostly for the codex of course. About legendary, I think there was Zerike that I saw in the description, so here it is. Here's Orphan. And I think these guys will come later. Mythic Entrance. Okay, let's go with the classes. I'll show just epic ones, so the ones that matter, and the ones that... This one came just recently on Korea, so it's going to be on global version. So maybe this dwarf. This is the awakened set. These are the skills. Sorry, the stats.
에바의 찬란한 자손, 그것이 우리들이요.
Nice looking elf, Castian, knight and a dagger. And if we get dwarf girls, they're always with high wisdom, and of course spear is a secondary class, secondary weapon. No, okay, dual. I think that Irene will be one of the new classes coming with the Oren update. A support dual class. And this class has 2 awakened weapons, so I think a bit later will come, not in this update. Inferno Creeper as well, not with the Oren update. Here's Grant, his skill set, Pabber. She's a popular choice for dual class. Okay, so spear class, the Lancer, the class that will be probably introduced before the Berserker.
사람도 고칠 수 있지. 이건 부족을 위한 일이오.
제가 바꾸겠어요.
You already met Leona as a quest giver. She is a part of the main story arc.
내 청은 꺾이고 더럽혀졌다.
몇십 배로 갚아주겠어.
Titi, another dwarf girl.
나는 검은 거미의 군주 두다마라의 족장이다.
Okay, let's move to the dagger class.
중동의 길드에서 못 구할 건 없어.
So this is the Berserker, not coming soon.
강한 자가 더 가지는 것.
Also this one, 2 awakened weapons.
제가 이곳을 지킬 테니.
This as well, they will come later. So what we got?
상인에게 가장 필요한 건
Carmon,
강철의 심장이요.
dual sword and a dagger.
피하려 해도 예언은 현실이 될
A
것이야.
mage and a dagger. Interesting combination.
떼인 돈 받아드립니다.
Adrene.
내가 늘 곁에
Let's look
있어줄
at the archers.
거인의 비밀을 알아내면 우리 종족은 더욱 완벽해질 거야.
I don't know if this guy is present, but I will show his stats nevertheless.
빛의 인도 따위
Orc archer,
필요 없다.
a bit an archer, a bit of a mage.
마지막 한 발은 영원한 자유를 위해 남겨뒀지.
Gustin, and Lian already present.
후회하지 않소.
Healers. So the one I didn't find out on global was this one, Cobalt. Here's his skill set and stats. These two have two awakened weapons and
마법은 명확한 답을
skills as well.
내어주지만 사람 마음은 그렇지 않군요.
Sema is popular choice because of the good combination of healer and a mage.
우리가 있는 곳은 우리
Here are new mages. Let's see.
오래된 사랑
Yes.
노래를 들려드릴까요?
Dual swords and mage.
상아탑을
모든 공간은
I think that Toma is a new one. Would be a new one, yes, definitely.
마법만큼이나 인간도
Fortune.
신비로워요.
Potion, fire.
물의 아이들아, 영원한 봄의 땅으로 가자.
So that's it about the new things coming with Oren update and this video working as a preview for them. I've shown you the new areas around Oren village, the plains, the forest, the valley and the wasteland, a new weekly dungeon, classes, and there's a lot of ground to cover. Of course, many new things have been introduced on Korea from the moment the game was launched, so I'm not completely sure what will be new in the February and what will come a bit later. I try to remember as best I could, and that's it. That's it for this video. I'm also looking forward to Oren update for our global release. I think it will provide us some new hunting areas and a bit of diversity in the gameplay from our standard daily routine. That will be refreshing to see. So folks, I think that this video took a bit longer. I didn't expect to last this long. I was hoping for a short one, but what can you do? I hope that you found this video interesting and informative. If you did, give it a thumbs like, and of course, if you would like to see more videos like this in the near future, consider subscribing. Until the next video, take care and bye bye.